friends. This is going to be part 2 because I live in the woods and all my internet is through my phone. And sometimes the internet just shuts off when I'm doing video. Excuse me. So what I was saying is that when I was deep into my Abraham Hicks law of attraction stuffs, and so I had a poster board and I had sticky tabs that I would date and write exactly what it is that I wanted. Now, back then, most of it would be for like material things, right? And then when I got the thing, I would move it over to another board because I used a corner wall in my room. So one side was the desire, and then the desire fulfilled. And honestly, it didn't take long for the things that I wanted to manifest into my reality, into my seen world. Now I understand things so much more clearly than ever before. And yes, material things are fun and I appreciate them. And I love to spend money just as much as anyone else, and I like to get the things and do the things with the things that I've, used money to buy and all of that. But my focus now is so much more geared towards what I'm giving to myself in feeling, and as a result, gaps of anything unwanted in my emotional self are just, they're almost like little blips on the radar. I'm just flowing easily through my day. And when something does come up that's a little sticky, I am getting the momentum of giving to myself what I want then and there, instead of letting it be sticky. And, if you've ever had fly strips and used fly strips, you know that sometimes you'll get a fly that gets stuck to the fly strip and then buzzes, just buzz, because obviously it's not happy and it doesn't want to be stuck to the fly strip. But that's what a sticky thought will do. It'll just buzz at you all throughout the day. And you'll just be diddy-bopping along, and then suddenly there's that buzzing, it's that reminder that you don't have what you want, or that you don't feel the way that you want to feel, or that it's the buzz of something that's outside of your control in the outer world. And usually that buzz activates a feeling that doesn't feel good. And that's how you know it's resistance. The fly is buzzing its resistance. The thought, the unwanted thought, is buzzing its resistance at you. So what I do is I then recognize what is happening, and I make a choice about how I want to feel, and then I give that to myself. So for me, revisions only come up when something has been not kind of dealt with in the moment, when it's presented its resistance to me in the moment. So, and that's okay. I mean, it's all part of the human experience, right? So, it's just about having fun, get with it, not taking it so seriously to where you're in a mood, or you get bent out of shape about something, which that's okay too. That's just telling you that you have a really strong feeling about the unwanted thing. So you should also have a radically, really strong desire for what you do want, and flip that unwanted thing into the wanted thing that you give to yourself. And as you begin doing this, as this becomes more and more your own natural reflex and response, things begin to change. Like I said, the gap between the seen world and the unseen world begins to get smaller and smaller and smaller until it's just a little blip on the radar, and it's not even a big deal, because now you're in the habitual part of it where you are establishing a habit, and it takes about 28 days to create a habit. So, give yourself about 28 days of listening to Neville Goddard, Edward Artsupahans, whatever works for you. I'm talking about what really works for me. I've listened to a lot of thought leaders that I've really gotten a lot of just wonderful, juicy bits from, like Joe Dispenza. I love his phrase, the generous present moment. That's beautiful. That's where I meet my inner beingness, in the generous present moment. I do that, though. I pick and choose what resonates and what feels good to me. I never follow anything blindly. It has to resonate with me for me to be able to even have enough feeling about it to utilize it. And so for me, everything about Neville Goddard or Florence Scovel Shinn, that all really opened up for me when I listened to Edward Artsupahans, because he's got a very beautiful way of showing you hidden entrances into those powerful thoughts that were already laid out by Neville and other thought leaders, but especially Neville Goddard, right? So that's what I do. I just follow my heart. I follow what is working for me, and then I'm sharing it with you because you must like it, because you're here listening to me, and hopefully you're giving it a try and see how it goes. But I would always just say, give yourself a month. Give yourself a month to see how you can unstick those sticky things just with your own focus and what you're giving your attention to. And of course, I'm going to make more videos about how to be playful and things that you can have fun trying out. Because that's what it's all about, is feeling better and giving yourself what you want in the unseen world, so that you're feeling, seeing, tasting, touching, experiencing it in the seen world. And I guess that's all for now. I hope you have a beautiful day. And I would also like to give a shout out to people who are being so wonderful and supporting what I feel is just the most fun and most amazing thing I can do with this channel, which is to share these truths that work for me with such a positive response. And so Robert, thank you. Deco, thank you. Robin, thank you. There's been several subscribers who have left comments. I appreciate every single comment, and it makes me so happy when anybody writes anything that seems like what I'm saying is helping them, gosh, that feels nice because I know it's helping me, and so that makes my heart happy. I want your hearts to be happy too. So have a beautiful day. So much love. And if I didn't say your name, just know that I read all your comments and I appreciate you so much, and thank you so much for taking the time to be here, because I know that only good things are going to come of it. So until next time,